Travis Scott apologized to his fans and families after Astroworld Fest incident. Good evening, I'm Pewdiepie, and this is Pure News. I'm back, bitch. At least 8 people dead after crowd panic at Travis Scott concert. You probably heard about this already. It's absolutely insane. And the more I look into it, the more insane it actually is. So it was reported at Travis Scott concert that there was this actual madness happening. Mob mentality, there was fires breaking out, and very early in the day as well, people doing all kinds of crazy stuff, which is normal for a concert, I think, to a certain extent. You can already see people trampling over each other. I assume this is at the concert. Even during the day, basically, this is happening. Actual pure havoc. I guess my point is it's normal that things get out of control at concert, but what isn't normal is that no one did anything about it. It blows my mind. Which unfortunately, I mean, it's a tragedy. 8 people lost their lives. 300 people were led to the hospital on site, and 23 were led out of sight. And young kids lost their lives. The youngest were 14. One was 16, 21, 27. It's just not okay. And I haven't seen it confirmed, but I assume people died of asphyxia, of getting choked between the crowd. And this is absolutely nightmare scenario. I don't even want to think about it. It's so awful. At a place that's supposed to be fun and entertaining, something like this happens. And the real question here is, you know, who is responsible? Is it the event organizers or is it Travis Scott? And I've seen a lot of people argue about this question online, and the answer is pretty simple. They're both guilty. There's no doubt about it. There's footage proving it. Because this is the worst crowd accident, incident, tragedy, whatever you want to call it, in 40 years in USA. But now, obviously, we can actually see how it happened with the people filming. And I think seeing that's what makes it so clear and what makes it, I don't know, so upsetting as well. Because normally, I think I would side with the artists in situations like this and say, you know, it's the event organizer's fault. They're the ones responsible, they're the ones who should pull the plug. But when you look into it, you see footage of people trying to contact staff, especially the cameramen, and to try and tell them what's going on. And basically no action was taken out of that, as far as I understood. There was people yelling, "Stop the show," at many times during the show. Some of the staff should have heard that, and at least. I understand if Travis doesn't hear it. I could understand that, but it blows my mind, dude. I think the worst footage is this one. I'm not going to show anything more than I just want to give you an idea how close Travis was to what was going on. Here he is on stage, and here basically is someone getting transported out unconsciously. Everyone is looking at it. Everyone is paying attention to this. Not Travis fucking Scott. He's right there above the crowd. He sees everything. Ton of police officers, paramedics, ton of stuff going on. And what do you have in the back? Travis Scott doing the robot. Amazing. Well done. The thing is, I don't know what it's like to be on that big of a stage, but I have been on stages before. You see the people, you see the crowd. Everyone's been on stage before. You look at the crowd, right? That's all you look out for. I don't understand how you can defend him not seeing it, basically. There's no excuse, okay? There's been many examples. We've seen footage of a ton of other artists who, when they see something going on in the crowd, they yell out, "Stop it, you two break it off," or, "All right, we're not continuing this because of X, Y, and Z." There's really no reason to not stop the show if you see something going on, right?
Watch yourselves. Hey, yo, man. We know we've been stressing all night about being cool, and this is the reason why. We gotta look out for safety first, for real.
I think Travis Scott thought it was cool how everything was so crazy and out of control at his concert that he just didn't care. He probably didn't realize the severity of the situation, to be devil's advocate, but at the same time, it shouldn't matter. You're still responsible when you look after all these people, right? And you know, when people are literally twerking on top of ambulances, I don't know, is that an ambulance? That seems insane. I don't even believe it. Maybe that's an indication that something's going on. It's not like it's impossible to stop a concert, is my point. We've seen people doing it for way less of a reason all the time. So people started noticing all this and start questioning Travis, you know, what the hell? Why didn't you do anything? So Travis Scott issued an apology, and it's probably the worst apology I've seen in a very, very long time. Sorry if I'm smiling or like smirking over this. It's just, the whole situation is so dumb. I don't know how else to react to it. I'm not trying to make light of the situation by being funny, if that's the case. So here's Travis Scott apologizing. He's doing this weird thing.
I just want to send out prayers to to the ones that was lost last.
Like, what is that? He's doing this weird thing that kids do when they apologize, but they don't really know how to fake cry. So they just start like rubbing their face. I've definitely seen kids do this. It's so bizarre. And also, bro, it's a little late for thoughts and prayers.
We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time.
Travis takes absolutely zero responsibility in this apology. He's just saying the opposite of what happened.
You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and
my fans mean the world to me. Also, I'm doing the robot while they are unconscious. It's like shooting a guy and then just saying, I really care about people's safety. I want people to live. I really care about people living. Like, bro, no.
Always just really want to leave them with a positive experience.
Positive experience.
Anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, you know, help them get the help they need, you know?
Bruh. So he's saying here, anytime that I can notice anything going on, you know, 8 people, ambulances going back and forth, sirens, paramedics, people yelling stop, he just didn't notice any of it. If he had noticed it, he would have done something for sure. I mean, how could he not have done anything? Bro, you're lying, dude.
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation.
I believe that. I believe he didn't realize how bad it was. I don't think anyone with the right mind, if 8 people have died and they know about it, they wouldn't continue the show. At least I'd like to think that.
We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The City of Houston, HPD, Fire Department.
You have to understand, that means absolutely dog shit. It doesn't matter how it happened. People understand that concert can get out of control. The problem is that no action was taken when it was happening. That's the whole issue. It doesn't matter at this point, dude.
Everyone, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities.
What's that gonna do? Nothing. Anyway, he just keeps going on, rubbing his face. It's so weird.
Could never imagine anything like this just happening.
I rate this apology absolutely dog shit 0 out of 10. Yeah, I think he didn't realize how bad it was, but he definitely saw people being injured, so it doesn't matter. And I think the people, seeing how big this event was, I didn't realize. I'm not a Travis Scott fan, so I didn't realize how big it was. Seeing how huge the concert is, I mean, I think the people behind the scenes, they were just trying to keep it going because they don't want to refund tickets, right? If they have to cancel it. It's absolutely money involved. That was part of the reason for this happening. If fans meant the world to him, why didn't he stop the show when they asked? He just didn't hear it. There's no way he could realize. Honestly, a better apology would have been to just say, you know what? I was drugged out of my mind. That's what I do on concerts. I honestly couldn't tell anything. I trusted my event organizer. I don't know, anything would have been better than this. What is that? Anyway, what do you think? Leave a comment down below. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Poppy out.